NBC 10 News starts now.
4:07 now, preparing for the Pope. The man in charge of the global event that is bringing Pope Francis to Philadelphia will deliver an update today to the business community. It's a business community many miles away from Philadelphia. NBC 10's Katie Zachary live for us in Warminster, Bucks County this morning. So, Katie, what's happening there today to prepare for the millions of people expected for the papal visit?
Well, Chris, as you can expect, the head of the World Meeting of Families, the president, is one busy guy these days. He has to make sure that Philadelphia and the entire region are ready for an influx of nearly 2 million visitors and the Pope for the World Meeting of Families. Now, here in Bucks County, they're getting ready for the influx of extra business. Just look at this full screen we have of the hotel capacity so far. With about 4,300 rooms available, almost all of them are booked for the World Meeting of Families events. Now, restaurants and businesses are also getting ready for the extra demand, bringing in extra staff and supplies, we're told, for that last week in September. At noon today, the president of the World Meeting of Families will meet and speak with members of the Central Bucks Chamber of Commerce. The executive director told me last night that they want to hear from him about his experience meeting the Pope, as well as his experience of putting together this massive gathering that's attracting, like we said, nearly 2 million visitors from around the world. So coming up at 5 o'clock, I'm working on a story about hotels like the one behind me and other businesses nearby, how they're getting ready for the influx of business. Reporting live in Warminster, Bucks County, Katie Zachary, NBC 10 News.
This morning, Bucks County is preparing for the Pope as the community, the business community, gets ready for millions of visitors coming this way in September. NBC 10's Katie Zachary is live in Warminster, Bucks County. Katie, today we hear from the head of Philadelphia's World Meeting of Families. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is a highly anticipated time here in Bucks County. For starters, nearly all of the hotels here are booked. This one behind me in Warminster sits near a train station. Those are in especially high demand. And the restaurants in this area, they are as well.
This would be a good stop on the way in, and we open pretty early.
Employees at the York Diner in Warminster cannot believe their luck. They've only been open a few months, but soon they'll likely be hosting crowds of visitors for the World Meeting of Families event in Philadelphia in late September. The restaurant sits near several hotels and a SEPTA train station, areas that are guaranteed to be packed during the Pope's visit as visitors commute to the city.
We turn our tables over pretty quickly, and we move fast here, so it'd be good to just keep people moving in.
And at noon today, the head of the World Meeting of Families event for Philadelphia will be meeting with members of the Central Bucks Chamber of Commerce, and they will hear his remarks on running this massive global event. Reporting live in Warminster, Katie Zachary, NBC 10 News.
Preparing for the Pope. Today, we will hear from the head of Philadelphia's World Meeting of Families. The global event is just 2 months away now, and businesses well beyond Center City are getting ready. NBC 10's Katie Zachary is live for us in Warminster, where the business community is buckling down for the millions of visitors expected in the area for the Pope's visit. Katie, tell us more.
Hi, Vi. In preparation for this story, I checked with the Visitors Bureau. They say 90% of the hotels in Bucks County, nearly all of them, are booked for that week. Restaurants here are expected to do very well. And people who are living in this area, well, they are bracing for the crowds.
I figured the city would be crazy, but I didn't really think out here.
Joe Aulette and his family are joining the action for the World Meeting of Families gathering in Philadelphia in September. They'll be boarding a bus to Center City each day, while thousands of visitors staying in their hometown of Warminster will be taking the trains. 90% of the hotels in Bucks County are booked for the event, and restaurants are planning a full staff and more food to accommodate the influx of diners.
Within the area, there's like 4 hotels, so I'm sure they'll be packed. Restaurants will be food-wise, and I guess it'll help great. I mean, it'll be great for the area.
And that economic impact is one of the things that will be addressed later today when the head of the World Meeting of Families for Philadelphia addresses the Bucks County Chamber of Commerce around noon. Reporting live in Warminster, Katie Zachary, NBC 10 News.
Katie, thank you.